You can play basketball, you can play volleyball, you can play soccer, but you can't play boxing. You have to fight.
Has to feel that he's the best. If not, you in the wrong sport.
What's good, YouTube? It's KB with Just Do Boxing, back with another video. I want to get my thoughts on last night's main event. VAsyl Lomachenko versus Richard Commey. Loma coming into the fight, 15-2, 11 KOs. Commey, on the other hand, coming in 30 wins, 3 losses, 27 wins by knockout. So it was your classic high-level skilled boxer and Loma versus a tough, rugged boxer, puncher, and Richard Commey. I'll start off by saying I think Lomachenko was real sharp last night. Real sharp and too fast. Commey struggled with his hand speed and his foot speed of Lomachenko. He showed a lot of different angles, good defense. He did a good job controlling the distance and the range, setting traps. He made it real hard for Commey. He gave him a moving target, and that made it hard for Commey to be able to land those tough, hard body shots and head shots that he liked to land. And another thing, I think Loma, he wasn't phased. He didn't look phased by Commey's power coming into that fight. And Loma showed great punch variation. And an interesting question came up watching the fight. And I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all think or did y'all feel as though Loma let Commey off the hook? Because in the 7th round, when he dropped him with that short, sharp left hook, he looked like he let him off the hook a little bit. I mean, he was practically begging Commey's corner to stop it. And to Commey's corner's credit, they allowed him to finish the fight, which in hindsight I think turned out to be a smart move because we got a good fight last night. And I think Loma, he looked like he could have stopped Commey on a number of occasions, but like I said, I don't know, for some reason it looked like he felt sorry for him and he let up off the gas a little bit, and he allowed Commey to hang around and finish the fight. But in my honest opinion, I think if Loma truly wanted to, he could have got Commey out of there. As for Commey, I think he fought a tough fight. He fought as hard as he could fight in those 12 rounds. I mean, he tried. You got to give him credit for trying. I think Loma just showed Commey that it's levels. There's levels to boxing, and he seemed to be several levels above Commey last night. I think Commey was too slow, with foot speed and hand speed. He just couldn't keep up with Loma, and it seemed at times Loma literally was boxing circles around Commey, and he had Commey punching in the air a lot, missing a lot, which I know led to him being tired, because he definitely looked like he slowed down the stretch. I mean, to Commey's credit, he was very competitive, and he did land some good body shots on Loma that I think got Loma's attention during the fight, but it just wasn't enough. And after Commey getting dropped like that and hurt in the 7th round, it looked like his legs were gone. And like it was a good outing. I mean, he showed toughness, he showed heart, showed grit, but Loma showed you last night that skills win fights. Skills pay the bills, and he won by a landslide last night. It was competitive, but ultimately Commey got dominated. He just was too slow, couldn't keep up with Loma, and Loma coming off that knockout win over Nakatani. I mean, he just since the Teofimo loss and that shoulder surgery, he's looking like the Matrix. He's actually looking like the Matrix. He's like a totally different fighter. And it's going to be interesting to see out of which out of the top 135 pounders get a shot at George Kambosos. Because I honestly believe they're going to try to go the route and fight Lomachenko. I mean, I would respect it, but I would much rather see Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. Reason being, I think if that fight was to happen, respected Kambosos, not taking nothing from him, I just don't see him beating Devin Haney. I see Haney taking Kambosos to school and, winning pretty much almost a shutout, in my honest opinion. And I think it would be good for Devin Haney to get the opportunity at Kambosos, because had he got the opportunity, and if he wins that fight, I think Haney would be willing to fight any other top 135 pounders. And if Loma gets the opportunity and he beats George Kambosos, which I think he would if he get the opportunity, I'm not so sure that he would be so willing to jump in there with Devin Haney. I mean, that's just my thoughts. That's my opinion on it. All in all, it was a good night of boxing. Loma put his skills on full display last night. No hurt shoulder, and it looked like it. And like I said, since the injury, he's been looking like a much different fighter. And it's going to be interesting to see who gets the next shot at Kambosos. And like I said, I would like for it to be Haney, because I believe Haney is truly willing to get in there with the best. And I think that's great for the sport, and it would make 135 that much more entertaining. And you could finally put the who's undisputed argument to rest. So that's my thoughts on the matter. Y'all get in the comment section, like, subscribe, comment, let me know what y'all think. And until then, I'm on to the next one. Peace.